Course Plus. Expressway to elegant career.
In this presentation, I will share knowledge about things that you need to give up to find emotional balance. Emotional balance is the ability to maintain a certain distance from our emotions without ignoring them. It is more about perspective than control. In some ways, people with emotional balance learn to be non-reactive when challenges or change is experienced in their life. When it comes to emotions, giving up is more important than holding on in the sense that if you hold on to a feeling, you tend to make it worse and more dramatic than what it truly is. You have to learn to give up the need to control your emotions or fuel your feelings. Reflect on your life. In which area of your life do you mostly react emotionally? The answer could be with friends, at work, on social media, watching TV, etc. Once you've identified the area where you seem to be the most emotional, take the time to identify which emotions do you feel the most in that situation. It could be anger, frustration, irritation, jealousy, shock, etc. Now take the time to reflect on what good that emotion gives you. Your answer will likely be not much. Then ask yourself why you keep on recreating that situation and that emotional state. To find emotional balance, you need to accept that you have to give up certain aspects of your life that no longer feed fulfillment and just bring emotional imbalance to your state. The giving up part doesn't have to be drastic, like cutting all relationships with friends or leaving your work. By being mindful of certain aspects of your life where you nurture unhealthy emotional reactions, it helps you shift the way you react and increase your chance of taming your emotions when faced with the same situation. On the other side, if you did say that work was fueling your emotional imbalance, it might not hurt to reassess your work situation and maybe acknowledge that it's time for you to move on to a new job. Dishonesty with ourselves is often the biggest imbalance we live in. When we start living the life of others and forget about what we want all along, we become off balance. Giving up the lies that we tell ourselves is probably one of the biggest ways you can redirect your life to be more meaningful and happier. When you find emotional balance, it means that you've found peace within and that no matter what life brings you, you are okay with that. If you feel ready to explore your emotional balance deeper, open the door to reflect on the lies that you tell yourself. That process of giving up what no longer serves you is similar to the concept of surrendering. Surrender is not a weakness, but an acceptance that we've been swimming against the current for way too long, and that it's time to go with the flow and accept what we can't change. When you surrender, you set yourself free for experience and welcome all the good life can offer you. It's an aspect that many of us will resist our whole life. Maybe try for one day to give up the need to control your life and see where it leads you. You could be pleasantly surprised by how your day turns out. It might be something you want to do every day. Giving up the things that don't allow us to be happier is key to finding balance in our life.